Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as Reichland going up against the Legion of Chaos, where our forces are so exhausted it's pretty much not funny, and their forces are nice and fresh and ready to roll over our front line like it's nothing more than a speed bump. Now we do have Ulrika Magdova, but she is extremely badly damaged, but I think she may actually be the key to victory, and I may have to sacrifice her in order to win this. Let's jump in here and see what we can do. I do have a plan. We've also got a very badly damaged garrison. There is a number of weaknesses in this army that we can make use of. They lack speed, they lack missile units, and their lord is the only flying unit that they've got. So our lord here is also flying, and he is much better in melee than this one, even if it is on very hard battle difficulty, which it is. So he should, despite the fact he's very badly damaged, be able to knock this guy out of the sky. And if he manages to do that, it's going to cause a leadership penalty on all of them, which is good. But also, that means that Ulrika will be the fastest unit on the battlefield at that point, apart from our lord. But we need to make sure that our rest of our army is not detected while we're doing this kind of stuff, because we'll just get army lost. If these guys here get detected, we'll immediately get army lost, and this will all be for nothing. What we need to do is thin out the enemies and try to make it so that they're at least evenly matched, and then we can bring out our forces. Because currently we're so badly outpowered that standing here and fighting, the results will be just 100% chance of defeat. There is no way to overcome that level of strength with such a basic sort of army. Now, Ulrika needs to be careful because the Tzeentch Lord is probably really going to want to put down the pink fire of Tzeentch, no, blue fire of Tzeentch. So, I need to try to stop that from happening. Now, she needs to also be luring the rest of the army around the back here, so it's not going to detect our rest of our forces. Because obviously if they detect us right now, we're doomed.
Take position! At speed! Take the ground!
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And okay. What did he cast? Ah, Glean Magic. Okay, well that's not gonna help him at all if he's dead. Alright, now the next most valuable unit we need to take out are the Knights of the Brazen Throne. That's absolutely essential. And the way we do that is with Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma, which we'll need quite a few of them, but start somewhere. Now, in terms of speed, Ulrika is normally faster than this unit, but she does have wounds because she's so badly damaged. And these guys here, when charging, can actually rack up quite a bit of speed. What's going on here? No, do not let this one come over here. Just stay in melee and you shouldn't be able to cast that spell. Now, this guy here is resistant to magic, but, well, to spells. But still, it's our best way of getting rid of it. Short of bringing this one out, but I want to use this one later. How are we going? Well, they haven't landed a single hit on us yet, which is good. So yeah, we're getting a bit of damage done there. That's good. That's good. Come on. Yeah, this dude here does not want to fight our guy. But 116 speed towards his 89. He can't stop us. Keep it up. Now, we'll know when the balance of power is roughly even when it starts playing Empire music as opposed to Legion of Chaos music. So that's a good indication of when to bring out the army. But we've got quite a bit of ammo here, quite a bit of magic. We really should try to make use of it as much as possible. Oh, it must have got it. Did we get it? Didn't even see. Yeah, it's dead. Okay, good. Alright, totally fine with her using her ammunition to kill demonettes. Dangerous unit after all. Also, by running around like this, it'll make them nice and tired, so that their charge is going to be less impactful when the time comes. Alright, we've done a fair bit of damage to the Knights of the Brazen Throne, but from here I can't quite reach it. We definitely don't want to overcast this. One or two overcasts and we're dead. Yeah, he didn't take any damage at all. He did really well. That's it. That's it. So at the moment, she's done 3,000 damage, which is pretty good. Very high value targets here. We don't want to bother shooting the weird spawn. I reckon that's what these units here are just going to have no problem to deal with, because they're not particularly fast. They're relatively big targets, and they don't move around very much, so very easy to shoot them. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent blob going on there. I think I'll Pit of Shade it. Might also be a good idea to make sure we've got some Winds of Magic reserves at all time, just in case the Knights of the Brazen Throne really tried hard to get at us. We need to make sure we've got good magic reserves to keep getting those speed boosts. Because yeah, that'll get rid of the wounded state's speed penalty. So Knights of the Brazen Throne, they've lagged back here a little bit. So how much did that Pit of Shades do? Quite a bit. That's really good. Okay, a little bit dangerous to be on the speed with this kind of battle, but should be okay. Alright, they've gone wide. We have to try to get around them, while also not using any of this space here if preferable, because we don't want to lure them over to our forces. We will not be able to outrun them and just kite them around. That's not going to work. Could bring this one out, but that does mean I'll have to look after multiple units, not just Ulrika. See, I don't have to watch after him now. Try to get through here if we can. Is it just me, or is she moving kind of slower than she should? She can also regenerate a little bit. If she touches anything in melee, she has the minor hunger, which I should probably use on Nurglings. Tempting to pop that down on top of 2 units of Demonettes, actually. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd hit more than that, but... Let's wheel around this way. Okay, Plague Bearers of Nurgle. They've got reasonably low melee attack. If I just touch them, we generated a tiny little bit of health there. Just by touching them. Prefer to do this with Nurglings, because they've got really low damage output. How did that Pit of Shades do? Yeah, not as well as the first one. Like I said, our top priority really needs to be taking out Knights of the Brazen Throne. If that one's out there looking for our hidden units, that's not good for us. That's when, if they start to get close over there, I'll have to bring this one out. Which is why I brought it in a different tree area. Different forest. Okay, she's starting to get a little bit tired, but this one's tired as well. Okay, I'm going to land with him, just temporarily, so they send some units over to him to try to catch him, but then I'll just fly when they get close. Alright, I need to make sure Ulrika stays relatively high in fatigue, like make sure that she's fresh at all times. So, turned her off fire at will. So, just stay still for a few seconds here while these guys get a chance to catch up and recover that fatigue. Really important. I gotta get at those damn Knights of the Brazen Throne. Okay, wouldn't have recovered a ton of fatigue, but it would have been better than nothing. Also, running doesn't really use up that much fatigue, but shooting missiles and going into melee definitely does. Yeah, keep an eye on all this over here. I don't think they care that he's there. Is it just me? It doesn't look like she's moving that quick. 71 speed. I don't think she's moving at 71 speed. She got 59 kills at the moment, 24,000 damage. We've still got 53 Winds of Magic power reserve. She's the only spellcaster in the army, so we should definitely try to use it. Okay, would have recovered a tiny little bit of fatigue there. Alright, I've got to get back over to here. I can use this unit to take it out if I absolutely have to, but it's only got a little bit of ammo, so I'd prefer this one here to actually shoot at Demonettes, because it doesn't have much armor piercing. Oh god, it doesn't feel like she's moving very quick. That actually looks pretty tasty.
position.
Doesn't use up any fatigue to cast spells.
Go. Seeking
Reasonably
advantage.
happy with that. Okay, there we go. There's Master Brazen Throne.
Follow my lead.
Good, they're quite tired now. That's what we want to see. It's starting to get closer. I don't like that. If they get over there, we're doomed. We will not be able to hold
To
them.
the foe. On point.
Alright, fire at will again. Our fatigue's better than them. That's the best we can hope for here. Try and shoot them. Slow them down.
I shall bring their end.
Alright, I'm gonna have to bring you out. I can see that they're going for this area. I need to give them a distraction.
Stand. Follow my lead. Moving out. Taking position.
Ready!
Okay, let's lure them away. Okay, you may fire at will.
Fire at will!
Ulrika.
I've got to wheel about, try to get around the rest of the army. It feels like she's moving really slow at the moment, though.
Charge!
Good, we got his attention. That's what we want to do.
Taking position!
But like I said, now I have to pay attention to 2 units instead of 1, which is slightly more difficult. What is going on here? Do not let it come over this way.
Cavalry ready!
Get around.
Yes, sir!
They discover us. We're in big fucking trouble. Come on.
Sir, quickly!
Come on.
Moving now!
Big trouble.
No lingering! Quick
Feign the
march!
attack. Get them to charge at us.
Take the
Go, 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 go.
To battle!
Just buy some time.
Yes, sir, quickly! Moving now!
That's it. Lure them away. Excellent. That's what we want to see.
Sigma!
Okay, you keep running around there. That's fine. Oh, man, that got close there, so that's good.
Position!
Good.
Quick march!
Because, yeah, the AI actively looks for your hidden units if they are getting frustrated with you. Which they definitely were.
Formation march!
It's almost gone.
Sigma calls! Yes, General! At speed!
Ulrika's got some room to move there. Yeah, so this one, when they're charging, the murderous charge is, makes them really quick. Gotta be very careful with that.
To battle! Moving now! Formation
there.
march! At speed!
Look how quick they are. That they can catch up to, Pistoliers. But they're almost gone. Okay, Ulrika, stop shooting. I need you to recover fatigue. Don't worry about the general. As long as he doesn't land, they can't do anything to him.
For the Emperor! Go! To battle!
It's okay if 1 or 2 of these guys have to die
Quick
to...
march!
Yeah, okay. Then that's fine.
Take the ground! Yes, sir, quickly!
Stop shooting at dead units. Meanwhile, magic is generating. Good, they're almost gone.
Ready!
God, these units here are a bastard.
Sigma calls! Emperor's might!
Okay, we broke him. Good.
To battle! At speed!
Good. Once this unit here is completely gone, I don't care what this shoots at. This is the top priority.
For France!
Let's run it down in melee. And good, nobody went over there. That was a really close call. Okay. Now the next fastest units on the battlefield are the Demonettes, and they're pretty damn exhausted at this point, so that's good for us.
Emperor!
Oh yeah, now you want to move slow.
Tenders out! In the name of the twin
This one here's almost out of ammo, but as far as I'm concerned, it's done its worth.
Moving now! Take the ground! No lingering!
Oh good, she's nice and fresh now.
Yes, General! Formation march! Quick march!
Good.
Go! Take the ground!
Make sure this one here does not rally. Okay, don't fire at will when there's trees around there. That's good. How we going?
Calls!
Well, going into melee here doesn't seem to be doing anything.
To orders!
Just escort them off the battlefield.
Lingering! Ready! Formation march! Yes, General! Sigma guides us!
Well, the bounce battle is probably still not in our favor, so we got to be careful because the music hasn't shifted.
Ready!
But I know that we've made a big difference here so far.
Speed! Quick march! Moving now! For the Hell and Hammer!
Okay, looks like a good opportunity for a pit of shades now. Yep, I'll take that. And they fire at will again.
Yes, sir, quickly! Quick march! Shoot
Damn
them!
it, freaking rallied. Right when we're just about to run out of ammo too.
Position! Formation march! No lingering! To battle!
Nice pit of shades.
For the Emperor!
Alright, that was our last volley. And
Sir!
I'm not sure. Is it gone? I mean, Ulrika could probably beat that in melee without too much trouble now. Alright, now, this one here,
Yes, sir,
it's
quickly!
clearly trying to do something that I don't want it to. We need to stop it. Actually, I think we've thinned them out enough. Oh, hang on. No, they're coming at us. Okay, we got to move out. Move back over here. It's time to fight. Their enemy forces are all over the place. If they come at us in waves, we actually stand a chance. Oh! Started playing Empire music. We stand a chance.
Where are they?
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Can I get you over here? Get into a decent position before we start shooting it.
Quick march!
Otherwise, we're just going to be shooting trees.
Empire endures! Now!
But yeah, they were going to detect us anyway.
Destroy it!
I'll slow them down a bit. Oh, bloody piece of crap.
Swords!
Rampage, don't give me a chance to cycle charge. Alright, everyone, open fire on this unit before it kills off that Empire Knight, which kind of looks like it's going to. What can you do, Rampage? Oh well, took out my literally least useful unit. But yeah, wiped them out utterly. Okay, we've got to get into a better formation than this, because this is garbage.
At speed! The Helden Hammer!
Oh, the Knights of the Brazen Throne are still around.
Hand gunners!
Let me select the damn unit. Oh, there's like impassable terrain or something around here. What's going on? It's not impassable terrain.
Obey. Yes, my lord.
Pathfinding. Okay. Okay, these ones here should be up front because they're the weakest units.
The Helden Hammer! For the Emperor!
For the fight.
Take the ground! Yes, General!
These ones here. Good, they started disintegrating. That's the end of that.
Ready for war!
Shame about the Empire Knights, but
Spearman!
what are you gonna do?
Go! Swordsman!
Okay, we need to get into position before they get over here as much as possible. And the guns need a clear line of sight.
Ground! Go!
Alright, Ulrika, if you could continue to
Bang, bang.
slow them down a little bit. It's good they've got units all the way back over here. That's very good for us.
On point.
Or we just use Melkoth mystifying miasma at this point. Make sure everyone's on fire at will.
Moving out. To the fray. Dead commandant. Go.
But this is just garrison. Doesn't matter that much if they get wrecked. Try to keep as much of the rest of the army's integrity intact as we can. But the front line might get wrecked. Okay, everyone's on fire at will. Yep. This here doesn't matter.
I thirst.
Good, and they're exhausted now. Like I said, their charge is just not going to be as aggressive. I think we've got this.
Darkness empowered.
There we go.
Hand
I don't
gunners!
think you've got a very clear line of
Our
sight.
weapons are yours! To battle! For the Lord of Access!
Ulrika.
This is just... They're just gonna, like, instantly die. Okay, the handgunners should shoot at the ones at a distance and have the crossbows shoot at the ones close by.
On point. To the foe.
Alright, let's pop down a pit of shades right there.
And I shall bring their end.
Just walking into that. Looks like we do have a bit of line of sight issue.
Ready! Yes, my lord! Great swords! Take position!
Doesn't matter, there's the army losses. Cool. Alright, the demons will all disintegrate, and then we just need to take out the weird spawn, which should be pretty easy. Alright, all melee units can... just stay as it is, it's fine. Okay, if I use this unit here to run circles around it, that should be fine. Just to stop it from charging into the front line here as much as possible. It's still a pretty dangerous unit. That's it. Make it run circles if we can. And it never made it to the front line. There we go. Good stuff. Walked out of there with very minimal casualties. The only unit that really took damage was the knights, but Rampage, what are you gonna do? Couldn't move them out of the way, and they had to slow them down. Otherwise, that demonette would have just rolled over all of our infantry. But yeah, the combination of using these two here to take out the two very important units and having her thin them out like crazy led to a very early army losses, to a disintegration of their forces. And I'm pretty sure that's the only way we could have won this battle, and I think it was executed pretty well. Yeah, that unit got wiped out, but it had no experience, so you should be able to replace it pretty easily. So yeah, red territory. That's why your army's not replenishing. But the campaign itself looks pretty healthy. You got a huge portion of the Empire. What's this? You're at war with Avalon? Yeah, you can't win that. That is not... Why are you at war with Avalon? Okay, well... I'll let you decide what you want to do here. You got your disaster battle sorted. This is 100% impossible. That cannot be won. That is way too much force. But I'll let you decide what you want to do with it. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Later.